Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. A bit late for a video this Thursday night, but I wanted to get one done just to show you some items that I've bought and some progress on the bench, or at least what's happening on the bench. Just finished a video call with Charlie Mack. Always look forward to Thursday nights having a chat with him. Quite often I come away crying with laughter because he's so funny, and some of the subjects are just hilarious. So I really appreciate the chat tonight, Charlie. Sorry that I took up most of the time just chuntering about my holiday and my new hobby, which is the barbershop. I really appreciate it though, mate, thank you. Right, so the first item is this figure from Games Workshop, Grombrindle, or the White Dwarf. There have been quite a few iterations of this figure now. It would be really cool to get some of them painted up. That I've got some of them you can only get from the Games Workshop HQ. If you visit there are some that, as I say, you can only buy from there, and I have got a couple of those. So that's the first one. Next is this Orc Pain boss. I've come to realise that orcs are a lot more fun to paint than Space Marines, and I will touch upon that a bit more a little bit later on. But looking forward to painting this green skin up for 40k. So another 40k figure and another orc. This is boss Snick Rot. I accidentally bought two of these. I bought one from a shop when I was in it, and then I bought one online. So I've actually got two of this figure, but I'll tell you what, I really like the detail on this guy, and I think he's going to be so much fun to paint up. So the other one may be a conversion, or I may just paint him up to sell him on eBay. So the last item on the stash ads is this paint set from Army Painter. It's one of the sets for the new Fanatic range. Now I've seen a lot of YouTubers who paint figures ranting on about the new paints from Army Painter, and it's not so much that I was jumping on the bandwagon, it's just that I saw this set and realised there are a lot of colours in this that I haven't actually got in the AK range or with the Vallejo range. This was being sold at a cheaper recommended retail price than normal because it was just coming out. I hadn't got any Fanatic paints, so I decided to get this, and we shall see how the new Army Painter paints, the Fanatic paints, work, and whether they're as good as some people make out that they are. Interestingly, I believe that you basically stick to one paint range. So for many years it was Citadel with the occasional Vallejo. Then it was like those two paint companies, and then if you remember I ditched all the Citadel stuff and I went on to AK. I was watching a YouTuber the other day who paints figures, and he basically said that you need to select paints from that work for you. So it may be that there are colours from one company that don't work at all for you, but another company produce the same colours and they're a better quality, or they're something you can work with, and so you make up your own palette of paints, and they could be from a multitude of companies. The only problem with that, of course, is it's a lot of testing and spending money to see whether this range is better than the other range with regards to a particular colour. For instance, I've spent money on AK red paints, I've spent money on model Vallejo's red paint, and also on Vallejo's new model range red paint, to try and find a paint that goes over black particularly well. I don't think any of them really do, and I do wonder whether the corn red from Citadel was the best red in order to get that coat over the black, and it's almost a done deal rather than having to do 3 or 4 coats. So we shall see. I may be having to get at least a pot of corn red from Citadel. So I'm going to try these out on on various figures and see how good they are. You get a free figure with this. Not really my cup of tea, but I've got to be honest, I like this figure better than the one that you got with there's AK paint ranges, the paint set, sorry, and you get figures with those. I think this is the better figure than those. There's a lot of different materials on this. You've got metals, you've got leathers, you've got the orc skin as well, and I just think this will be a nicer figure to paint up. So that's the last of the purchases. I just want to give you a quick update on my what's happening on the bench. So I'm currently building this aircraft. It will be a video that will be one complete video showing the progress of the build and the finale at the end, but I'll just sort of give you a glimpse of it now. This is an old boxing of Airfix's Mitsubishi Diner, and it's almost complete. I've just finished painting the plane body, so I've got to put the decals on, then I've got to do the glazing, and it will be on a stand, so there won't be any undercarriage or anything like that. So that's one thing that I'm working on. So the other thing I'm working on is the Black Templar Combat Patrol box. I've got to be honest, I forgot how soul destroying painting Space Marines can be. Progress is slow. One of the reasons is that the red isn't covering on the black very well, so I'm having to give multiple coats. I think what I should have done before doing any of the red stuff was perhaps do a dry brush of a highlight for the black, so that I haven't got to pick that out with a brush. If I'd have just done a dry brush, it would have been a lot quicker. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind in future. But yeah, progress is really slow on these, unfortunately. Still plenty of work to do on these 5 figures of this squad, intercessor squad. So yeah, not good progress at all. So the final thing to show you is the big rig entry, and also my Jeff appreciation build. Not much, in fact nothing has happened on this for quite a while now. The reason for that is the FAMO, the STK-Z9 that's comes with the trumpeter kit, is an absolute ball ache to put together. I am going to cheat. I already know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to cheat. I have actually ordered another kit, and once that arrives I will build that up as part of this build. The STK-Z9 from the trumpeter set will stay in the box because it's not working for me. But I want to get this completed, and so I know a way forward, and that's what's going to happen. So there you go, guys. That hopefully is a quick video about what I am up to at the moment. Tuesday nights now are taken up with singing barbershop, so I'm not getting hobbying done on Tuesday nights, and the weather's still really hot, so again I'm not got the enthusiasm to go to the bench in the heat. I hope your week is going well. Thank you to all the new subscribers who've joined the channel. I do appreciate it, and thank you to all the old hands who comment regularly and support me and encourage me. Thanks ever so much, guys. Right, I shall leave you in peace. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.